Tibbetts also from South Dakota, as Becky Hammond from South Dakota.
Kalia Copper knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Copper's first basket in a Phoenix uniform. And there's the size of A'ja Wilson.
And now the Mercury have an opportunity to take the lead. You know, it's stolen away right back. Wilson stuck in mud. How can they improve in game 2? Absolutely right, Angel. She wanted to see more player movement.
With Lisa Bluter, who just recently retired, was a key piece of that program's success. They call it Money Martin.
How about what she's been trying to do? She said she did USA 3-on-3, China, Turkey. Now she thinks this is ready for her time.
Offensive foul. It's her third. Poked away by A'ja Wilson, the two-time Defensive Player of the Year. Goes coast to coast. We saw her become an excellent three-point shooter after she tweaked that shot. And look at the fight from A'ja Wilson to get those rebounds. Hey, Becky Hammond says, I need you to get maybe 13 or 14 a game.
Gets enough body on her to stop the layup. And smart to defend without fouling. And again, it's A'ja Wilson. Cloud matched up against A'ja Wilson. Fakes one way, goes the other, and rattles that one down. A'ja Wilson lead the ball game for the Phoenix Mercury, up 11 here in this fourth quarter after making another three. Carolyn, they have 16 now. That is a single-game record for this Phoenix Mercury team.
Jackie Young, she has the responsibility of guarding Caitlin Clark. As soon as the possession changes, she missed training camp with an ankle injury, but her speed is back.
The jumper.
Vegas is going to give up anything. It's got to be making the ball go in the paint because you don't want to allow the three-point shooter.
Wilson in the paint, and the and one as Mac Binley kept the hand out a little too far.
There's a shot you want to give up. That's the one.
Yep. Yeah, she's only made that one as there's A'ja Wilson. Samuelson on Jackie Young. Young trying to get some space, gives it up to Wilson. Pretty touch. The sideline.
Oh, the footwork. That's pretty.
Collier picked up by Wilson. Those two have a long-time friendship. They used to have a podcast. Block!
Now they have the way the offense is flowing, and it's absolutely a major part of it, how it goes.
Wilson. 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams tried to get it to Juhas. Dorka fell down. Here comes Wilson. A'ja beat the shot clock. Here is Wilson. A'ja Wilson back in the game with 22 points, 9 boards, and a basket. Takes the screen from Wilson. Wilson gets it back.
That either one of these was the best team in the W, and it just felt like they asserted their dominance throughout this game and on the road as well, their first road game of the season.
Wilson, offensive rebound twice.
Yeah, this is a low-scoring first quarter. Both teams trying to just make something happen, and A'ja Wilson just did it.
The layup coast to coast, and the Aces want to run.
And that's just crazy. A'ja Wilson could just alter a shot.
And here she is, fill in the lane, little bit of a bobble, but she finishes anyway. Still a two-possession game, but they need a triple. Young lays it off. Wilson in deep, takes the bump, banks it in, 5.7 seconds to go.
They do that to you, and they make you play with pinpoint passes.
Wilson on the defensive end, the spin move, and gets the offensive rebound. Jones on the drive, has it rejected by Stokes. Her 6th block of the year up ahead. Wilson! Kate Martin, the birthday girl, has checked in, celebrating her 24th birthday today. Even some signs in the College Park Center wishing her happy birthday. Inside, outside.
In off the bench for the first time tonight. Nearly a steer. Here's Wilson around the world with the dribble. Wilson trying to turn the corner against Hamby. Tough shot there. Martin in the corner. Working against Jackson. Wilson, dream shake, fall away. So pretty. Channel defense by this sellout crowd. Plum, no space for the three. The kick out Wilson. She has space and she knocks it down. In their win against Seattle the other night. A'ja cutting in. Jackie Young finds her. Assist to J.O.
Over help on penetration, but that's also the responsibility of the on-ball defender. Asia Wilson's going to work.
Jackie Young trying to push. Help D was right there. What a pass! And what a drop-off for Asia Wilson. Wilson spins it left, banks it up good. Instead, finds Plum on the drive in. Gets her foot down. And they go to Wilson. Help D coming over. Takes it right at him though. Hayes, one more pass. Wilson says, let's get a little bit closer. Gets the layup to no good.
Plum hit 7 triples. She was unconscious.
And she really is playing out of position with Chelsea Gray, having not played this season yet.
And here come the aces. Jackie Young meeting Tosh Cloud. Doesn't get the ball, but Jackie Young off the bounce. Help defense is there. Asia Wilson at the elbow. Yeah, that'll work. 5 on the floor for Las Vegas. Clark, Wilson, Young, Hayes, and Colson. Wilson. That's just a tough hit. Plum thought about the 3. Bouncing to Wilson. And she gets the roll.
Teams are going to close out on her even harder after the season she had last year from the perimeter.
Wilson, sure. Jones and Wilson tussling. Asia Wilson whips it in. York is 6 of 7 from 3 in this first quarter. Asia Wilson turns the corner and blasts in for 2. Second difference game in shot clock. 2 for 1 has gone by the wayside. Wilson rims in the jumper from, in that regard, than Candace Parker. Here's Wilson, quick first step and the lay. Grit they play with, but also he said, no, you know, your great-grandmother's last name was Martin and from a similar area. You actually may be related. As Wilson. Here's Wilson, the jab, the jumper, the cash.
Kelsey Plum had been under the weather. No excuses, she said. We got to be better. And there's Asia Wilson, high to low, perfect. Wilson one-on-one. McNamara, how about an and one? Vivians trying to hang with Wilson. Little soft touch with the left hand. Cut inside, Wilson, automatic. Asia brings it back, sticks it. Asia Wilson with 12 points.
He's going to leave her. And most teams really dare Stokes to score from the perimeter so they can double team Asia Wilson.
11-point Aces lead. Dejanay Carrington's been red hot. 4 points for her in the first half. She has 9 already in this quarter as Asia Wilson for this one, and then to Washington before they head back to Mohegan Sun. Wilson in the lane, thought she got an and one. Plum, 3 ball, no good. Another long winger, give her another.
That's 16.
Weaving her way up and good.
29 3-point attempts per game. They'll make about 9 of them, and Wilson is one of their 3-point shooters. She knocks that one down. Asia Wilson, shoulder fake, step through move. I mean, textbook. Gets her own miss, and the putback. Wilson trying to go right at Reese, who's again playing with those 2 personal. Steel distributor, Heart of Gold, proud partner of your Chicago Sky, providing that moment, a mic'd up moment with Angel Reese.
Oh, it's a great moment too, but I don't know what Carmela Cardoso was thinking.
Wilson, 10 on the shot clock. Jumper off the window goes.
Weaver will go home tonight as they conclude this Western Road swing. Asia.
Good defense by Caitlin to keep her in front, but then it just gives Asia time to shape up.
Blocks, that would be amazing. Now spinning on Boston, there you go. Clark again going left. Aaliyah Boston with the offensive putback.
See, and that's Boston on a great screen and handoff. And then nobody gets back.
Asia, little fade away, got the roll. Probably won't until after Olympic break. And without Dolson, she had started every single game as Asia Wilson.
Jackie Young and Kelsey Plum running the point, so you can move Chelsea all over the floor.
Yep, great point. As that one triples over. 2 seasons, so important that they needed from her to work on. And Kelsey's picked the work in as she gets the assist on that one to A'ja Wilson. Finger roll, no good for Walker Kimbrough.
And how hard the Aces run. Oh, KP! She's putting up some points for the Mystics.
She is undrafted, and she has been starting this entire season.
Stokes. Gray leaves it. Wilson at the doorstep. Timeout, LA.
Does anyone pass better than Chelsea Gray?
Wilson against your rule, the bucket and the foul.
Player comp. Who do you play like?
Oh, shoot. I play like Moses Malone.
Burrell against Gray. Whips a pass over to Wilson. What a pass there. Got free. Oh, what a rejection from behind. Wilson down but not out.
He was beat by a step and a half.
Wilson comes back the other
Year with A'ja, scoring 30 or more.
bounce pass underneath. Wilson got free at the doorstep. She got it. McDonald.
The weak side. A'ja Wilson couldn't get there.
Wilson from 18 snuggles it home. Wilson now against Agumake. Backing in, tough shot forced by Nneka, and she knocks it down.
Will get the ball with 41 seconds left in the quarter. A'ja Wilson up top, and that's just money.
Made the smart decision and kicked it out.
A'ja Wilson, can she do it again? Yes!
From the outside, knocking in those triples.
Gray goes to Wilson on the slit, lays it up and in.
37% of the offense for Washington.
A between the leg pass from Gray to Wilson.
Rookie in this league who has always wanted to play in the WNBA and has made it.
That's a tough bucket from Wilson. Hayes will take. A'ja Wilson with a beautiful rebound.
They brought back all their alums recently. San Antonio Stars team and the Aces squads.
It's a little fundamental ball fake.
Yeah, the Sky had played so fundamentally well this entire first half. A'ja saying, throw it, I got it, stick it. Down below double figures before halftime. That's a big plus. Hayes to Wilson, and they do.
Great to see her, though. We saw her at practice, and she's moving well. She's on her way back.
Oh, she gets who was feeling good, but she packed that. Ionescu, dead end, has to give it up. A'ja deflects the pass, off and running. A'ja Wilson lays it in for two.
That's a big time.
A'ja Wilson picks it off again and lays it in again. Well, she really had to step up when Cameron Brink went down with that ACL injury. Oh, that's beautiful.
High to low, and A'ja Wilson getting involved. The Sky, yeah, back-to-back for everybody. A'ja, hands up in the takeaway. Saves it, steals it, finish.
Come out with some intense defense, and it has been led by A'ja Wilson. She said she wanted to come.
I guess she probably knew if things were going well or not, maybe, but not giving you maybe as much advice as Tiffany's mom. Spin in the lane for Wilson, the shot winding down, and she finds enough space to get that one to drop. But the combination, and unfortunate for Brink with the knee injury, but it's given some opportunity for Jackson as there's a hesitation. 5:15 remaining in the third as A'ja Wilson in the paint. Wilson right at Hamby and gets it.
The Aces only have two.
Yeah, they've been looking to push every opportunity. The drive in the and one. A'ja Wilson on the attack.
They set the ball screen for A'ja Wilson.
Foul on Lee Yeru, her third, yeah. That was plumb up high. Still trying to get Sims a look.
Oh, A'ja Wilson with the block.
Selection going forward. Young don't turn the ball over often. Wow, that was A'ja Wilson who gets to target center for the weekend or getting there hot full. Minimum of 2 players. Yes, and Becky Hammond talk about that before the game. Use a 3, 4 players coming at her. Wilson
left this team in the middle of the Olympic break, and it's put Carter on the ball more, but she's done a good job of facilitating the teammates.
Boy, they're making Wilson work, but she gets that one, and an and one. Gray surveying her options, whips the pass to Wilson, who whips past the whole defense. Carter to Reeves. She's calling for a foul call, won't get it. On the move, nearly picked off by Carter. Plum gets it. Wilson finishes it.
She is coming off an outstanding game. Played for the Spanish Olympic team. They finished in 5th place. A'ja Wilson, baseline. The last 7 games has averaged just 11 points a game after averaging almost 21 in the previous 8. Becky Hammond's made a point to try to get her going. There's that paint touch in the middle we talked about.
I want to be that team playing the Aces come playoff time.
Enrique has his strip. Young comes up with a loose ball. Plum hesitates, dumps it to Wilson. Unselfish play.
Good D.
T-Mac 0 for 3 in that first half. 2 of 2 here in the second. Wilson baseline, difficult to stop.
It's nice to see that everyone is finally catching on to what we've known all along, Ron.
A'ja caught it. What an effort by A'ja Wilson. Wilson sees an opening, takes it hard, counted in a foul.
What a load she carried with other players out due to injury.
Well, and over the 3 of the last 4 games, she scored over 20 points a game.
Plum, left-handed layup. A'ja Wilson cleans it up.
Intentional.
Thought she might take it. Lets a little more clock go. Help D coming over on Wilson. Doesn't matter. Holds that follow through good. Wilson, guarded by Kubai, and gets the finish.
There for the O-board. Wilson off the bounce, up and in. The league's all-time leading scorer. Wilson buries the triple. There is literally nothing that woman can't do. A minute to go here in the second quarter. Off the bounce, Wilson up and in. She's got 23 earlier this season. Wilson, another triple try is true.
One-on-one. Wilson up at Reese, banks it up good. I thought she maybe got the foul as well.
First 3 from the field. Jones against Wilson. This should be fun. A'ja Wilson rams that shoulder and swish.
They're big 4. Curious to see if the rest of the 3 of the 4 get going.
You've talked about Jackie Young being a key ingredient. 0 points in the first half. Does Rickea Jackson have a little Dewana Bonner in her game?
I love Rickea Jackson's game. She's one of my favorite up-and-coming players. She just needs to get a little bit more consistent shooting the 3, but I think she will. Dunk it!
Wilson the steal. Lays it in.
Fight through it.
Wilson, money. Vegas can take it under a minute. Plum, outlet. Gray passed up the 3. The MVP favorite, Wilson, connects!
Injury to the lower leg, and the defense there with the takeaway. A'ja Wilson out running in the finish. Seen in her growth, especially as a coach.
Well, if there's anybody that knows the game, it's Stephanie White. I mean, she is, look at A'ja Wilson.
For the Aces, there's AC. We're talking about her, the 6th player of the year last year. She's got 17 starts this year as Wilson in the paint, good. Gray gives it up to A'ja Wilson. Wilson steps up. The D didn't come out to her. She's got that shot down. Get it to Jackie. A'ja on the trail, running in, steps it up, sticks it. Tough play, makes it look easy. 10 points from Mabry off the bench. Wilson, that's the spot she likes.
Number 1,000 for A'ja Wilson.
Jones trying to stop her. The fader, good!
Or more steals in 20 games this season in Seattle. It's been a rare error on the defensive end. Or Quinn said we can't get better though as A'ja Wilson.
But when a basketball goes in offensively, you have a chance to set your defense.
Now, A'ja Wilson, WNBA drawing so much attention when she gets anywhere near the paint. She had 13 points in game 1, all of them in the first half.
Chelsea Gray. Come on, P. Weezy.
Here is Young. Finds Wilson. Pull-up jumper is cash. Second difference, game and shot clock. Wilson on the move into the paint, able to lay it in. Wilson the rebound, just her third of the day. Wilson looking for an angle. Found one. Timeout, New York. 6 turnovers in the quarter now for New York.
Wilson gets a touch. Wilson banks it in. That is a difficult shot. Wilson up with the rebound, her 5th, has 4 assists, 6 points. Wilson dives right at the cup for 2. Here's Wilson getting the basketball, putting it up and in. Asia Wilson with 14 on 6. Wilson attacks and banks it in. Asia Wilson.
What a pass. Wilson finishes it on ABC.
You might know that there's going to be one. I know that there's going to be 2.
Wilson again from Gray. 21-13, New York in front. Gray dumps it down. Wilson gets the whistle. Plus the foul. 3 fouls for New York as we begin this second half. Wilson on the attack, cutting through and banking it home. Here's Hayes, loose handle, gets it back. Hayes dumps it, Wilson finishes.